where I'm taking you actually is to a lane called Water Lane. Now, Water Lane is a little street. It's a fairly long street. It's a little back street, and it is fairly long. It's about a mile and a half long because it stretches from South Camp Road and head west till it reaches nearly the railway station behind Tivoli Gardens. So it's a very long but not very known lane. And what I want to show you is really these murals. Now these murals were painted by Jamaicans, and they have been this has been some artworks that has been going on now for maybe about a year. I've been seeing this going on for about a year, and it is a really very, very beautiful artwork. I think that all of these were done by Jamaicans. All these were done by Jamaican artists. As you can see, and it's very beautiful. Now this stretches for a very significant section of this street, and it's like a promenade because with that type of artwork you can see, look at the quality of that, almost like a photograph. And two of the person who did these paintings are female. I think there was about at least 4 artists I've seen working on this project, and at least 2 of them I know are actually women. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I should also mention that this section of the city is the oldest section of the city. Most of these buildings we are looking at now are probably over 100 years old. These are not new buildings. This is a very old section of the city that was there from this city was laid out about 300 years ago. So all of these are the newest building in this section where I'm walking now, maybe at least 60 years old, probably minimum age of the building we're looking at. But what we've done, they are all in operation, but what we're doing is working, they have worked with these old buildings and try to add some artistic features to all the buildings. So, and here are some more artwork. As you can see, the way it looks. Now, I have found a situation in which I have been negotiating with some of the people down here, in which I could actually, there's a pub along here that I may be playing music as soon as COVID ends and the area becomes totally free of COVID and people can move again. I may be locking some parts of this street and playing music, you know. So this is what we're looking at, and the murals down here are absolutely stunningly beautiful. And then as we go on, we're going to find that there are really other artworks right along here where we can see how they've beautified these buildings. If you look at them, really beautiful. And there are more and more, and they have done all of this with our country. And I'm really extremely fascinated by this kind of work. And it's beautiful right through and through. And this one goes way up to the height of the building and comes down, and you can see the beauty of the building and of the architecture and of the artwork as it has been done. Right. Some even went as far as up on that building. That building is an old Swiss store building that has existed since way back in the 1960s. Swiss stores. Now we're at the corner of Church Street, and going across we will be doing show you some of the other stuff. And here we have the water lane sign, and that's water lane. Yes, we're still on water lane, and those are the beautiful artworks we're looking at. Very beautiful artworks. And as you can see, there are some others right over there. Stretches beautifully. And look at those. You can see continues. Yeah, and these are all done by Jamaican artists. The full works. This one is, when I saw this one first being done, I saw this one when it was being painted, and I actually thought it was Jimmy Cliff. But it turned out, when it finished, it turned out to be Toots Hibbert from Toots and the Maytals, one of our great icons. So you can see that it is totally Jamaican oriented in every aspect, as you can see. Now this building is supposed to be done, but I know they'll be coming back to that one, so we can watch for that, and I'll update you when it can. There's a picture of Marcus Garvey, and there we have more artwork, and of course we couldn't have this without the great Jimmy Cliff. There he is, our very world famous Jimmy. And there are still more artwork. Look at that. Beautiful. And as we go down here, we are going to see that there are other features. As you can see, show the Jamaican system, music system. And these are the beauty. Beauty of our streets. Now look at the beauty of that. This is hand drawn. This is hand drawn. And these are all done by Jamaicans. Look at the quality of that on a wall. You can see the role, how they incorporate our love of our music into the artwork and into the artistry of what we see here. And of course there is the great icon himself, Marley. And this, as we said, is done. That is hand drawn. These are hand drawn stuff. So, and if we come up here, we're going to see more artwork. And look at the beauty of that. Look at that. Stunningly beautiful. A lot of Jamaicans, Kingstonians, live right here in the city, don't even know that this exists. Oh, but there's another thing I need to tell you about. If you look on the street, you will see that these streets are not paved with tar, Barbie green. If you can notice, it's brickwork, fancy brickwork. This is brick, solid brick. Forming patterns, solid patterns, not haphazardly, but strict patterns. And if you notice that, and if you notice those things in the road, those are barriers to prevent traffic from coming into this area, because what this is, they seem to be developing a concept like what is in Italy and Greece and Paris, whereby traffics are cut off from some roads and they simply put out like chairs and tables and dine in like a cafe. Now, what I'll be doing, if I start playing music down here, as is the plan eventually, I hope that we will be able to put out all these chairs. As you see, even the very road here is different from anything I've ever experienced anywhere in Jamaica. If there's anybody who know of any other roads like this in Jamaica, they can simply let me know. But as far as I know, this is the only set of streets in Jamaica with roads paved like this. Yeah, non-traffic zone. And the mural continues. Look at that. This is the beauty of Jamaica. This is the beauty of Jamaica. The old city has been renewed. And if you look at how it has been renewed, oh my God, it's an absolute beauty. And there's the street. Now, Water Lane is supposed to be coming alive, and it will come alive because it is coming alive, as you can see. Eventually, this should become a tourist attraction, and hopefully, tourists will just leave the airport and pass through this road with reggae music playing and enjoy themselves and spend money in Jamaica when they look at this. The beauty of it is clear, and I would just like to stop for a moment and just let you just feast your eyes on it. I don't want to move too fast because this is really, truly, truly amazingly beautiful. And for those of you who have never walked on a road with so many murals, if you're one of those persons who have never walked on a brick road patterned like this, then here you go. This is time. I love my country, and this is something that makes me extremely proud, and I think we should nourish and cherish it. I'll keep you guys updated on when the mural reaches a certain stage, and we will take it from there, but I'll always keep you updated. And I'll say, this is Xavier from Kingston, Jamaica, saying over and out.